Restoration of Union. How dare you become a republic? Only France is allowed to become republics. My name is Quagersall. Welcome back to EU4 and our Napoleon's Ambition campaign, where I said we were going to play Tall France, but recently I've just been going wide, but it's not going to happen always. What I'm trying to do is unite most of the Francian or the French culture group. And I don't really plan to leave it except for little exclaves or things that were part of the French Empire eventually, maybe some colonial stuff, but I don't intend to colonize myself, probably just steal that from people. We will see. I no longer... Oh, you just got a kid. I should have gotten an alliance here while we were at peace, so we'd get less aggressive expansion, but that's okay. What we're doing right now is we attacked the Aragonese because they're my rival, and because Castile got Catalina here, so I didn't want him to get the Iberian wedding before I can get a humiliate on Aragon. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to break all of the alliances for Austria, and then we're going to attack Milan for the Union. We have that Union CB. Now, I know that CB can go away, and I don't really know why. It will not last until 71, or at least it didn't in other games that I've played. So something causes it to go away. So we'll see. Hopefully we get it done in time, but I can't really take on all of Austria's allies on my own. Well, I might be able to, especially how easily we were stack wiping the Austrians, but it's not worth it, if that makes sense. There's better uses for my manpower. Speaking of which, that's weird, but yes, I want to do that. I want to be on the right side while this thing sieges. Yes, extend all my monopolies for now. We want to build that mercantilism up. Got a siege specialist here. There's not even cannons yet. It's 54. Should I turn that back on? No, I'm containing a 19 stack of Aragonese and Sveta, which I am actually very happy about. Let's see. None of those are interesting. I noticed this happened. He's probably sieging Cyprus right now, or just haven't gotten around to it. That's the only reason why Epirus isn't dead. Alright, so we're going to start integrating Orleans. And Armagnac. Both at the same time. We'll lose Diplo. It's fine. Alright, so now these guys can move in to defend, but they're on this side, which is where Austria is more likely to come from. I don't see him, so he's probably preparing to attack me here. Oh, there he is. He's moving on Paris. Hopefully we can get this before he gets that. Very good. Go to Bean. Switch this over to somebody who's not being integrated. They got the Pyrenees. Very good. I don't know if we're going to even take Roussillon. I should, though. I want that fort on the border, which I believe is a French possession now. And at one point, France actually held, I guess, what would be the Catalonia state here. At a couple points, actually. Most recently under Napoleon. But before the Muslims kicked them out of Iberia, I think they had that as well. I may be misremembering, making shit up. Sometimes I do that. Not intentionally. Aragon got attacked by Aragonese, Moroccan pretender rebels. I love it. Alright. What do we do first? This guy. Then that. Yeah, he's gonna get away. Okay. Clean up our lands. Working on Veen. Oh, we had to fight 2. Good. Yes, I do want Forward Unto Glory. It's a little expensive, but I do want it. Now, we've run a deficit this entire war, this entire string of wars, and you notice I am just swimming in money. France, actually, we're not running a deficit anymore. Wow. Yeah. I do want to make this a state, right? Yeah, let's make that a state. It's our culture group, at least. Occitanian. Oh wait, that's Occitania, the country that it forms from it. There we go. Okay. When is our truce with you? 60. 5 years. What are we doing after this? Who'd you ally with? Gelra. Lorraine. Wants to go independent of Provence. Why would you just not attack him? You idiot. Well, it's Milan next, so. Milan is allied to Salzburg, Mantua, Savoy, Constance, and Trent. And of course, Austria is going to defend because, you know, empire. Which is why I'm concentrating Austria now. We sacked it. That's great. I love it. This is exactly what French army should be doing in the 1450s. Is sacking Vienna. I love the humiliate, but I'm going to get that otherwise. I can take that from Aragon. Just looking at what is all here. We definitely want to do Hungary and Genoa. The Palatinate. And I guess we can do Augsburg as well. And I'm going to throw in Aragon and then humiliate. This allows me to do more in the other peace deal for Castile, which will give us favors. Here we go. 11 days. We start another massive war. Why not? You like me. Alright, before he gets a bunch of more allies. Restoration of Union. How dare you become a republic? Only France is allowed to become republics. He's got a pretender rebel. That might be when we would have lost the ability to get the Union over him. Let's actually not start on a mountain fort. Let's try to get into some fights. This guy has low manpower. Alright. None of these are important. Let's get back over here. I think we're okay to get out of the Aragon War. So let's grab that. Let's transfer all of this over to Castile. I will not give him Navarra though, because that really actually hurts Aragon. And I would also like to hurt Castile. And what I mean by that is it's a slot that just kind of a waste of a diplo point that they can't integrate for 50 years. And if Castile gets the Iberian Union over Aragon, he'll get Navarra as well, which is just a wasted slot. So I want Roussillon, and I want to give you... He doesn't want that, but he wants Valencia. And I could take another humiliate. What if I didn't give you Valencia but got war reps? It's only 2 favors. But if I don't do this but do this, it's 25 favors. That's a lot of favors, guys. I like it. I think it's interesting. We want strong Spain as a friend. And since I don't intend to eat that land, maybe not even until absolutism and revolutions. Let's try to go for the role play. Why would I want to? Yeah, I have decided that Castile should be the sole country in Iberia, that they are the worthy, and that England needs to get off the continent, and Portugal needs to become under Castile, and Aragon doesn't deserve to exist, and I'm taking Roussillon because that's supposed to be my fort. Cool. Oh. I can't call Castile, though. Distant war. Alright. Go win this war for me. Please. There we go. We're good now. We were probably good before. Very cool. Manpower, let's see, we're 8 out of 7. Royal marriage with the Bohemians, which I want to become an alliance. But we're getting rid of 2, and we're going to add 1. So yeah, we're good. Let's get rid of this fort. Let's core that up. And then watch the Iberian wedding happen. No longer valid. 100 power projection. Let's see how long we can keep that. I should be able to keep it for longer because I don't intend to just go ham on getting as much land as possible. Maybe, at least. I don't know. Maybe go there instead. There's a lot of forces around you. Speaking of which, let's come down here and get in some fights. Stick in the mountains there. The defensive terrain. Yeah, see, he's running. Dang. 150 ducats to save 50 admin. I'll do that. Let it be known that Savoy, I consider a future duchy of France and has French culture lands. So, yeah. Just know that. It won't save you, Milan. You can't be saved, except for by the French Empire. Well, it's not an empire yet, but it will be. One day. They're gonna just let him do that? That's kind of nuts. He has an integrated Monferrato. Oh, they literally were on a 49%. That's dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't. Really? I mean, it's just one fort, but I expected you wouldn't want to be in this. Alright, Burgundy's getting sieged. That's obviously not something that we... Charles I, Louis-Henri de Bourgeron is his heir. I wonder if the Burgundian inheritance happens or not. Probably not at this point. We'll turn on him eventually if we have to. I'm allowing him to be semi-autonomous, not autonomous. I'm going to attack this to inherit the siege. There we go. Can't do 2. Just do the 1 then. I didn't get very much prestige out of it, but that's okay. A lot of fighting. We won Monferrato. I don't need to be holding these. Save some moolah. Do we fight these? I mean, we're gonna need to. They're my pretender rebels. Oh, and I got separatists as well. Okay. Thank you. They're under a fort, but I still want to just go take care of them. Aww. Jean de Nanoy has died. He no longer is living. It is a sad day in France. I always find it very interesting that this point in history that everybody in France wouldn't call themselves French. They would call themselves, you know, like Norman or Occitanian or Gascon, or Francian even. They wouldn't call themselves French. French was a national identity that formed a lot later. Well, maybe not a lot later. It's basically, we're in the process of forming it right now. And I was reading up on apparently the 100 Years' War and how harsh that was on the populace as one of the main things that started to form an idea of French nationalism. There's a very similar thing in my own country. A lot of people just can't fathom how the Civil War ever happened, how people would rebel against their country, but in fact they didn't. They stayed with their country because their country was Virginia or Tennessee or Maryland or whatever, and the United States just happened to be a group that their country was part of. That's literally how people saw it at the time. And it would kind of be like if the United Nations decided that the U.S. had to disband or something, and the U.S. said no. I would side with the U.S. It's my home. It's my country. But 500 years later, that would be seen as a traitor. You know, like it's just weird. So that right now, if I moved against Burgundy and called him a rebellion, in future times, people are like, why would the people in Burgundy not support the rightful nation? But is it really the rightful nation just because it's the nation that eventually formed? And I'm not intending that to be like neo-Confederate bullshit. The Confederates should have lost. That's fine. But like, it's just I just find the way people look at the world differently very interesting. We're gonna have Avignon separatists in Avignon. That seems fitting. But we're also going to form a union over Milan, which means I need to start thinking about how old we are. We know this drill. Anybody who's watched me a lot knows that I love personal unions. And I was told that some people think that making yourself a general... that's not true. He said drilling yourself as a general doesn't really help kill you quicker. Now, I know 100% making yourself a general does make you die faster. But I'm also fairly certain that the drilling also gives you another check, like you're in a battle. This is to make up for the fact that drilling can also make you stronger, make your generals gain pips, which is obviously quite strong. Wow, you don't have very good alliances, dude. That's alright. Well... These are weird, because I don't actually want him to end these rivalries, because he might ally those people, so no. Here, you can do that, and... is this good? The French-Milanese Reunification War. I really think it should be called... oh, it is unification, not reunification. I was like, I know it was a... are we at war with Mantua? I guess we are. Yeah, that makes sense. It should be the other way around. You should be the one with Charles in charge of our days and our nights. That's an old reference. I would be quite surprised if anybody got that one. No, I'm not that old, but I used to watch a lot of old stuff when I was a kid. I still do. I still watch older things than most people my age, I think. I'm weird, but aren't we all in different ways? Oop, I would have liked to have seen that, and I would have stopped it. Definitely want the stab, I think. I'm just debating whether I should take the second stab. But I think I want to save the admin points. We can retreat on the 10th. 7, 8, 9, 10. Get out of there. Alright. Mantua, Salzburg, and then Austria again is what we need to do. Do we want to take this institution yet? Probably not. Just let it spread. Let it get all up in there. Then you make the long, and you know what? Go straight to Wien. We won this one. Let's pass that over again. Start making our way over here. Sieging down the Austrians is the most important thing at the moment. Possibly stopping there. I didn't get a siege pip. Feels bad. Where is the other stack? There it is. You are going to Wien with the 3 siege. Hopefully you don't die soon. Probably going to fall under Austria. Don't meddle. I don't care about their influence at the moment. I'd be interested to know if you guys knew, if someone knows, like in the code, whether drilling a general that is a ruler, so drilling a ruler gives an additional check. Because I know it used to give a check for being a ruler and being a general, so there was a double death chance every month. And if you drilled, I thought that added a 3rd death chance every month. The same as if you're in a battle. I don't know if it is the exact same as in a battle, but similar. That was my understanding. But either way, being a general at least, we need to get him gone. And the reason, if you're unaware, is because when we enforce on Milan, he's going to hate us, obviously. We currently have a little bit of an issue. I wonder if... yeah, it's starting to pile a bit, but it's not too bad. I can get Florence, Lucca, Genoa, Saluzzo, and, well, Savoy, Aragon, and Provence all have truces. So let's work on Genoa and Saluzzo. Because the others might go off naturally. Do I make the subject and try to take that? No. I'm playing tall. I'm playing tall, trying not to pause a lot so we can get further into the game quickly, because I need to go all the way to revolutions. Oh, crap. I love that I can retreat into enemy lands. Such a meme. What in the heck? None of it be. Go attack your noble rebels. Alright. You know what? Switch this to me just in case a siege starts. We have no diplomats. That's it? I have your capital. There's no ongoing... just screw it. Go away. Salzburg's on low. That's something. Also, this guy? Go away. You go over here. No, come the north. There you go. Okay, we've got 1,000 ducats. We could take Miltech. So yeah, let's get the institution and the Miltech. I won't switch out my guys just yet. How long until it's unknown? So a couple months, hopefully. Alright, we've obviously won this war, but I can't piece it out just yet. Because I'm so old, I might die. So let's just get this guy all sieged down. Let's piece out Mantua separately. Don't care about his rivalries. Prestige is good. And we keep building. So historically, I think Charles the 7th lived until, was it 61? Also, I need a new rival. I wish you could check that while you're at war. There's a lot of things I wish you could do while you're at war. Like, I understand why they don't let you change it, and why there's certain things you shouldn't be able to actually click the button while you're at war, but you should be able to check and see, and then it's just grayed out to actually do it. I just find it weird that they keep information from you while you're at war. I guess that's somewhat realistic as well, because the fog of war, I suppose. I probably shouldn't actually be fighting his army, but it lets me go to rest for a minute. Here we go. Alright. There's 5,000 Salzburgians out there, so I'm going to turn down the maintenance, but not the forts. Also, I didn't realize they were getting so much war exhaustion, but that makes sense. We're doing a lot of fighting. Let's see. I want to pull up the thing. Oh! Maximilian. Empress Regent for 4-year-old Maximilian von Habsburg. Okay. Let's do Discipline Guy. Do I still have the thing about France up? Yes, Charles the 7th. Reigned until July 61. Okay, so if we were, you know, able to kill ourselves off soon. Nice. And Castile would do it for favors. Very cool. What does Burgundy want? Well, you've got to get over there, dude. I want to do that. I want to do that war, but I want Castile to join. So basically, I need to die. Son of a bee. There went the Avignon. Yeah. Let's do... come on. That there, and let's get into this war. Into this fight here. I can peace out Salzburg. Cool. I'm gonna let that come back a bit. Might as well use the 4-4 instead of the 1-4. Shadow Kingdom. Let's see. We also might want to wait, because I think the aggressive expansion will be less if it's not in the Empire. Oh, nice. That was his army. Which is good. We need some... Well, I guess we don't need so much manpower, but every little bit helps. Let's start improving with the next two I want to integrate. And we should probably influence some people, but it's okay. I need to keep one subject at all times for the strong duchies modifier. Ooh, I can do one of these. What do we got? We got clergy wants base tax in Paris. The nobility wants a fort in Contin, which is here. And Basse-Poitou is Diplo. I don't really have any Diplo, but yeah, do that one. Not yet, obviously. Turn this fort on. 2 more troops. Turn down the maintenance. Move you over here. Are we over? No, we're not over. Let's switch to the new infantry. This guy. And then we wait to die. I think that's a good time to wrap up the episode. It's been about 30 minutes, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Next episode, I think it's another war with England to clean up the borders a bit. We're keeping ourselves nice and cleaned up. These 3 subjects will come in. I might then vassalize like Provence for a while. And then Brittany after that. And then maybe Savoy after that. Like, just want to keep my borders in like traditional France, while I maybe form Milan into a northern Italy to have him be the Kingdom of Italy. But we need to wait until they leave the Empire, which I think is coming soon. Heck yeah, 60. Yeah, he's not going to do that. He's too weak after I just wrecked him twice. He's allied to Naples. That's interesting. I think we get a Union chance over Naples later if he's independent. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. How about checking out one of the other videos on the screen? Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more. It really helps out the channel. Comment down below with other videos you'd like to see, or head on over to the Discord. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.